This beachside complex in Fort Lauderdale is in the final stages of a complete design overhaul. Steven Zelman and Jewel Guagliardi-Zelman have created new living spaces within the basic structures. The project is a complete interior renovation.
But the challenges are we had a lot of structural features which you have in most homes, and especially something that's already built in a building. So we had water pipes, electrical panels, beams, we had structures that we were stuck with using. And we wanted to do some beautiful architectural details, and we ended up doing was having to incorporate all of those different factors into the design. So when you walk into the space, you have to have a great imagination because you see an electrical box and you have to say, how do I make that into a positive?
A project like the Paramount is a major undertaking.
There's a really big misconception between decorators and interior designers, and that difference is that decorators decorate the space they're given, and designers create the space that's going to be. A decorator takes an existing room or an existing house or an existing condo or whatever it is, and they pick the paint colors, the wallpaper, the rugs, the sofas, the chairs, etc. Where a designer literally works with an architect and creates something from nothing. We basically create an entire shell, and then once the shell is done, we then design the interior of that shell. We work with architects, contractors, electricians, fabricators, so that we can create the final masterpiece.
The Paramount project presented its own spatial issues.
We dealt with a lot of challenges with the angles, with the spaces, and a lot of people, what they do is they tend to fight it, and that's not what we do. What you want to do is you want to embrace the features, you want to make them into pluses. There aren't any negatives, because this is a gorgeous building, and the reason why it's round is because you get views every place you stand and every place you go in the unit. So what we did was we actually created the rounded ceilings, the rounded walls. We actually brought your attention with lights and LED lights stepping down into the back of the walls, so you saw where these rounded walls, rounded windows, take your eye.
Once space and functionality are determined, attention is turned to style.
It's a lot of fun working with clients. Some clients have a very definitive idea of what it is that they want to do. And some clients are just like, wow, I really don't know what my taste is. And so one of the things that we do is we ask them questions about how they live, places they've traveled to, what their favorite place in the home to spend time is. Are they social? Are they private? Do they have a big family? And through all of these questions and a lot more detail, we're able to kind of configure how the space should be lived in and what their taste really is. So when you start pulling all that information, you really can gauge almost exactly what it is that they'll fall in love with.
Final touches include selecting the right artwork for the space.
The artwork that I talk about, and I always say when I walk into a space, is the backgrounds, is the ocean, the views. You can't get that anywhere. That's your $10 million piece of artwork. The artwork that we put in here is fantastic, but the artwork that's out there that Mother Nature made, we wanted that to be a part of this residence.
One of the things that people often don't know about our design firm is that we might be based in Florida, but our reach is everywhere. We've designed spaces in North Africa. We've designed spaces in the Caribbean, in Europe, all parts of the United States. There's really no place we won't go.
Heart, soul, and design all come from the same place for Julie and Steven.
The most important thing you need to know about interior design is passion. Because talent is important, but passion is everything. The one thing I always say is you can fake talent, but you cannot fake passion. Passion is one thing that you have that's deep in your heart. And when you have that, you're a great designer. As a designer, you love to feed into people's cultures and make yourself accessible to their ideas and their thoughts. And it became fun, and I loved being down here. And it really was a learning experience for me. Over the 31 years, I learned a lot, and it helped me become the designer that I am now and build this design firm that's spectacular. The three most important things in people's lives are their home, their family, and their jobs. And they're trusting us with two of those, which is their home and their family. It's a very big honor. I take it very seriously, and my firm takes it very seriously. We all do.
The months of planning and work yields stunning results.
Steven and I are extremely hands-on with every single project. You see our faces. We show up, we're there, we're an integral part of every single design. We have a white glove service. We work for you.
We really enjoy this. It's a fun situation for us. We love being involved with our clients, and we love design.
If you're looking to redesign any commercial or residential space, visit the interior designers at zelmanstyle.com.